Hey guys, what's going? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Aisha and this is my partner, Sullyn.
Hello everyone, I'm Sullyn. Today we are going to talk about topic of cultural heritage. Without further ado, let's get started.
In modern society, people are paying more and more attention to the preservation and inheritance of culture. However, there is no denying that not everyone has the same level of cultural understanding. Many people do not even know what cultural heritage is. After our investigation and interviews, we summarized the two most influential objective factors, where we live and education background.
First of all, the most obvious reason among the three is where we live. According to our survey, people who live near certain cultural heritage know more about culture than others. On the contrary, men who live in a bland place don't have so many feelings like that. This is because there will definitely be tourism advertising near the cultural heritage, such as Eagles National Park. These people will know more about it once they hear it. This is consistent with what we conclude from our interviews.
On the other hand, the cultural atmosphere here is even stronger, especially beside the museum, where people have more opportunities to get in touch with the beautiful cultures of various countries. Although these people have certain limitations, in other words, they don't know much about things other than where they live. This factor still makes a great contribution to one's knowledge about culture. So when we ask someone who lives in Rio de Janeiro about ancient city of Ping of China, for example, they rarely know it unless it's particularly famous. However, it is worth mentioning that a person who changes places frequently will have more chance to meet different peoples and cultures. As a result, he will have richer experiences.
The second reason is education, which is the most important one. Different from the last one-sided knowledge this is gained from school. So it's more comprehensive and in-depth. Moreover, teachers will not only tell students about their own culture, but also show the cultures of different parts of the world. There will also be explanation of its history, significance, building material, and so on. From this, we can understand their great importance to us, and then we can reach a consensus to protect them together.
To make a long story short, the degree of education is directly proportional to the level of cultural understanding. This shows that almost all people who have attended junior high school can distinguish material culture from intangible culture, and the people in senior high school even know about UNESCO. However, the words of universities should vary from major to major. People who study history, tourism, news, and self-media can learn more about a culture.
Therefore, all these circumstances end up influencing our knowledge of the cultural heritage of kind. Even this external factor discussed, however, can be changed. We can take advantage of other means to understand the culture, such as reading books, news, have access to documentaries, among others that corroborate for our better understanding of our history and ourselves too.
All in all, there are numerous barriers that deprive people of access to culture. We should comprehend that it's very important because it's a heritage passed on from generation to generation. In addition, it represents the vision of the world of a certain people, not to mention its representation with historical, social, and also natural value.
So that is all for today. Thanks so much for listening. Goodbye.
Yeah, and thank you. See you next time.